Hello and welcome to episode 8 of my Life After Neymar series. Before I start this first game against Criciúma, I was playing another one of my manager modes, and I used the Find Future Star thing in the EA Sports Football Club, and I used it on that career mode, but it did it on this one as well, so I didn't mean to do it, but I guess I'm going to have to live with that. So I got the email that says the scout has been dispatched to find a young player with great talent and potential to be a world-class player and a star in the future, obviously. So I will have him later in the episode, but for now, our first game was against Criciúma. This was a home fixture. Criciúma, I believe is how you say that. Correct me if I'm wrong. Anyway, right from the kickoff, they got things going real early here, playing it around in the midfield, moving forward. I did not defend this one very well at all. Henne Jr. ends up committing a foul there, but the advantage is played, and it would benefit them very well. Look at right here, their player beating Leo over there. Fabinho gets past him, stays onside, and scores in the 4th minute. So would have to try and claw back from 1-0 down, but a very nice bit of work here from Willian Jose. Very nice finish to the far corner. Had a little bit of swerve and movement on it as well, which helped it find goal, get by the goalkeeper, and put us level 1-1. So yeah, that was a very nice strike there by Willian Jose. Cicero with some dribbling here at the end of half number 1. Trying to make something happen here. Plays it outside. Puts a cross in. Willian Jose heads one right at the goalkeeper. Unlucky though. Bounces right off his hands and out of play for a, not a throw, but a corner. And Cicero on the corner finds Edu Dracena, and he hits the bar, unfortunately, again, right after we had the header from Willian Jose, who he headed it. He put his header directly at the goalkeeper. And Everton Costa here working around Willian Jose. Plays in space. Another save made by the goalkeeper. He was coming up pretty big for him at the end of the first half here. After we equalized, of course. Excuse me. Alright, there we go. Cicero on the goalkeeper. As you can see in this game, I did have Gonzalo Miguel. I've been playing him a little bit lately. In this episode, he ended up getting his first call-up to the Bolivian national team. I doubt he'll play, but it's kind of cool seeing some players that I got through youth scouting that I got through youth scouting playing for the national team already, even though I know there's not a whole lot of Bolivian players on here. The other Bolivian player that I have, he's on loan from Borussia Dortmund. Chumacero is a member of the national team as well on here, apparently. But that would be the end of the first match. Full time remained 1-1 throughout. Not much went on in the second half. That's normally kind of seems to be a theme. Kind of the goals come in the first, or it'll just be a game full of goals, or it'll just, I don't know, I'm rambling. Seems like I've had a lot of games where there'll be 1-1, and then the first half will have all the scoring, and then nothing happens in the second half. But this second game was against Portuguesa here, and they had some opportunity. They had an opportunity late in half number 1 here. Hugo on the ball there, Hugo Morales. I just call him Hugo. Don't know how he has scored so many goals, and I don't think his overall has even gone up yet. And I was kind of talking about that in the last episode, why I think this year on career mode for FIFA 14 instead of 13, it seems like on FIFA 13 you could grow these players, you know, fairly quickly. You know, you had a guy like Lucas Piazzon who would go up. He could go up. I think you could only go up a certain amount of overall attribute points a year, and it seemed like he would go up by that amount. I think it was 6 or 7. He would go up by that many every single year for like 5 years, and I haven't seen a player like that this year. I I haven't seen a player that goes up by, you know, the type of the amount of points he went up, which is it kind of sucks, but I guess it's a little more realistic maybe. I don't know. I'll leave you to judge that, but kind of a boring draw against Portuguesa there as I get a little off topic. Our final game of the episode is against Goiás here. And we win the ball in our own half, and we put together a very nice string of passes that puts Leandrinho one-on-one with the goalkeeper, and he'll finesse it by to get himself a goal. He's been playing very well. I ended up renegotiating his contract, giving him a little bit more money because he has been playing very well, and he's only 19 years old. Excuse me. I keep having throat problems here. Anyway, Cicinho playing into Aruca. Aruca cuts in very nicely, hits it on that 3-star weak foot. I was looking to go to the far corner. Instead, he put it near post, high upper 90 there. Pretty nice finish. I mean, I wouldn't have expected that as a keeper. Normally, you're looking far corner, but very nicely done there. Not what I intended to do, but I'll take it. So I was up 2-0 here, playing around on this near side at the end of the first half, trying to break Goiás down. And we were in the driver's seat. 2-0 at halftime, Leandrinho and Aruca with the goals. But I recently realized that there were a couple players on my team. Victor Andrade is one of them. He's hurt right now. Players that can go up quite a bit as far as growth goes. I looked into it a little bit today. Yeah, I mean, I looked into it a little bit today. You know, not so sure. You know, like I said, it does seem like it's a lot harder to grow your players this season for whatever reason. I don't know. I'm gonna have to wait and see. Hopefully, it isn't as hard as it has been because a lot of my players haven't really been going up. But I don't know. We'll find out, I guess. We win that game 3-0. Everton Costa gets a goal, and we get a monthly scouting update here from Couto, the Brazilian scout. All my scouts are Brazilian, actually. But he's currently scouting in Colombia. Couldn't find me anything there. So we would go on, and we would eventually hit transfer deadline day. Now, there's only one player that was really... There was a player, that was Henne Jr., that teams were really after him, and I didn't want to sell him any less than $5 million, which looks kind of ridiculous because his value is nowhere near that. But he's playing very well, and I don't want to let him go without getting a good return on him because he's young as well. 23, I mean, he could still grow a little bit. We got some offers, and I didn't budge. I left him as $5 million, plus he could get a little bit better, and I could get more money in the future. Ended up not selling him, but I left them all in here just because, just to show what happened on transfer deadline day. The best one right here, Chievo Verona paid, or offered rather, $3.9 million US for the services of Henne Jr. However, we didn't budge on the offer, and instead we look into our youth academy here. Michael Janczk is the player that we got from the Find the Future Star. The German center back, 6'2", 174 pounds, 16 years old. We're going to offer him a contract right away because he looks pretty solid already. Probably will play him a little bit. Potential of 78 to 94. Even if he reaches 78, that's pretty good, and I can sell him onto some other club wherever in the world, which is kind of the goal. Kind of get a couple big players, make some profit, and have a pretty solid side myself as well. Offer a few other guys contracts because I am trying to have that full team that is all youth academy players. So hopefully, I don't want a full team. I mean, there's definitely a few players that I want to keep. But anyway, that is the end of this episode. If you would like to like, comment, subscribe, that'd be awesome, and I will see you later.